I want to talk to you about a major opportunity that I'm going to be exploring with you very soon in a big way. I have a huge announcement that I'm going to be making about it, and I'll just show it to you a little bit right now. You see, right now, this is the National Federation of, I think it's Independent Business, their Small Business Survey of Credit Availability. And you can see this thing is just, it's never been lower like in the history of the statistic. I mean, this is just awful, you know? Also, take a look at this. These are from courtesy of my good friend Brian Preti of ContraryInvestor.com, who gives me permission to use these charts, and it's fantastic. This is a percentage of banks seeing stronger demand for small company commercial and industrial loans. So you can see it's just dived. And this other statistic is the percentage of banks tightening standards for these loans. You know, it just spiked up. I mean, these banks are not making these kinds of loans. These are kind of commercial loans. These are for things like apartments, shopping centers, buying a business, increasing the inventory of a business, maybe a loan for a church that wants to make an improvement, or someone who wants to buy a farm or expand a farm. I mean, these are all these kinds of loans. They're just not being made by the banks. So let's see why this is. And Moody's today has an article explaining it. U.S. bank charge-off rate exceeds depression. The rate of loan charge-offs by major U.S. banks has exceeded those seen in the early years of the Great Depression as the credit crisis continues to take a toll. And so it's talking about these terrible charge-offs that banks are taking. And you know how much I love banks. Well, it turns out that banks are in big trouble now because of commercial lending that they made, commercial loans they made that were bad loans. And all these loans were made on the basis that they'd be rolled over and refinanced. And now those loans are not being refinanced anymore because there's no money available to roll them over. Plus, a lot of them are going bad. I just did a search on Google News for banks' commercial loans, and you could just see this what's happening in the headlines. These are all these earnings, liberty to reduce commercial exposure. Commercial real estate giant Capmark files for Chapter 11. Capmark Bank wasn't one of them, but regulator sees big reform, cautions bankers. Obama has no plan to increase small business lending. And actually, this is an article, it just explains from CNN about all the loan losses just mounting. And really the worst of it is coming up is the commercial loans. So I really have a plan for us to make money together, for you and I to make money together on commercial loans. And it really is powerful. And it's going to be with private equity money, where there is a lot of money sitting there waiting to be lent out. It's going to be very big, and it's going to put you in a position to do major things, even if you're just totally part-time and you have a business and a job and whatever. And I think you're going to be really excited about it. So stay tuned. I'm going to just think about this, and I'll get back with you shortly on it. Take care. Bye-bye.